Tesla and their new updates. They are just the best. Your vehicle just gets better over time as you own it. And in this episode, we'll be going over the greatest new features coming out to these vehicles. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Similarly on your iPhones, you can now change the text size on your vehicle display. You can set it to standard or large text size. To access such features, you go into Controls, Display, Text Size. Ever found it difficult to find some of the vehicle settings in the Controls tab? Well, now there's a search function for quicker access. Now, if you have any feature that you cannot find in the Controls tab, just go into the Controls tab and use the search function, and then search into any setting you'd like. Do you really enjoy looking at photos and reviews on a certain location on your phone and really wished it would be on Tesla's? Now with the new feature called Points of Interest, you can now see photos and reviews when you select a point of interest or supercharger location. We're pretty much getting similar functions that we have on our phones into these vehicles. Ever hated to just take your eyes off the road and then press the accept or decline button when you're getting an incoming phone call and just wished you could control the phone call through your steering wheel? Well, now the steering wheel contains phone call controls. It's confirmed for the 3 and the Y, but it's not clear if we're getting it on the S and the X. Most likely we will. Use the left scroll button to answer or decline incoming calls. While you're on a call, use the left scroll wheel to mute, unmute, or hang up. This is a modern feature pretty much vehicles have, but Tesla's lacked this feature, and now finally we're getting it. I would love to get my hands on this and see how it works. And it's not just the phone calls you can control from the scroll wheels. You can now customize the functions of your scroll wheels. You can adjust settings such as brightness and acceleration mode, or perform actions like toggling the camera app, opening the glove box, and saving the dashcam footage. And if you'd like to change the settings of these scroll wheels, tap and hold on the left scroll wheel to bring up a list of functions and scroll through the list. To choose which function comes up by default, go to Controls, Display, Scroll Wheel function. For those of you who own a latest Model S or an X, do you really enjoy that chime you get when shifting into gear? Now the Model 3 and Y have this feature, and if you don't like the chime, you go into Controls, Safety, and then toggle the gear chime switch. When you sit in the back seat of the new Model S and the X, behind the passenger seat, that irritation you get when the passenger seat is moved all the way back and it is hitting your knees. Now you can move the passenger seat front and backwards through the rear display. Only when the vehicle is in park though, not when it's moving. I think this feature could get even better. It's already fantastic, and it could get even better by using the seat sensors. If there's no one sitting in the passenger seat, then rear passengers still should be able to move the passenger seat front or backwards while the vehicle is driving, in case if they feel uncomfortable during the ride. But overall, this feature is terrific. Overall, these features are absolutely amazing. Let me know in the comments down below, what was your favorite feature? I could already tell for many of you that it's going to be the scroll wheel controls. That is something we have really been waiting for the Model 3 and the Y. The older Model S and X had these features, but it seemed like the newer ones lacked this. And now, Tesla is bringing it to all of their vehicles now. And this is excellent. I really cannot wait to get my hands on these. But anyways, that is going to wrap it up for today's episode.